Heartland finally made the anticipated announcement for Season 18. Turns out, the new season will be released sooner than we initially expected. And the best part is, the confirmation came from none other than our beloved Amber Marshall, meaning that there are no questions of credibility. That is to say, in Amber we trust. So without further ado, let's discover the release date and plot of Heartland Season 18 together. According to a recent video from Amber Marshall, the filming for the new season has already begun in Alberta, Canada.
I'm trying to film a series here. Let's go.
Rolling.
Okay, I'm sorry. I better go. But guess what? You can check out season 18 in the fall.
During the video, she states that they are filming the new season while the cast and crew can be seen behind her. So we officially have behind-the-scenes footage of the new season. Amber also confirms that the new season will be out during the fall. I mean, fall is a very broad, ambiguous term for a release date, but based on the previous season's release dates, we can expect Season 18 of Heartland to be out around late September. Personally, I'm glad that we got the confirmation from Amber herself out of all people. Because if there is something that the streaming platforms taught us, it is the fact that we cannot rely on their words. Thus, when the cast members announce something, I tend to believe them more, knowing that they would never mislead their fans. Unfortunately, the companies often lack that integrity. Anyway, it was amazing to see Amber once again reprising her role as Amy, looking more beautiful than ever. Knowing that the new season is likely to be very controversial, it was great to see her in a good mood, still very happy to play Amy regardless of the criticism the show receives. If you didn't know, since the death of Ty in Season 14, Heartland is on the shaky grounds with many fans still boycotting the show to this day. Although it was Graham Wardell's decision to leave the show, the fans are still upset that the producers did not do something to keep him in the series. After all, the love story of Amy and Ty formed the backbone of the show. And now, without Ty, Amy feels like half a piece of a whole. She feels incomplete. Well, at least this is how she seemed at first. But now that we got 4 whole seasons without Ty, I can confidently say that Amy is doing great on her own. Yes, it is not as good or glamorous as the times that she was with Ty. Nevertheless, she proves that she is the leading character in the show. Her relationship with horses is the main subject matter in the series. Yes, Ty was an essential part of her life, but her life is still worth a lot even without Ty. On that note, it seems like it is finally the time for Amy to move on with her life romantically and find a new love interest in the show. In the past couple of seasons, she had some flirts here and there, and yet none stuck around or made a substantial impact in her life. It seems like Season 18 will introduce a brand new love interest that will essentially replace Ty. And this is exactly why I feel like Season 18 will be the target of a massive controversy and backlash among the fans. In fact, I expect the fandom to divide into two over Amy's love life. Even in my comment section, I can see how divided the fandom is on this particular topic. While some people root for Amy's happiness whether with or without a man by her side, others think that her getting a potential new boyfriend is disrespectful to Ty's memory. Personally, I'm leaning more towards the first group as I want Amy's happiness more than anything. That being said, I'm also still mad that Wardell has left the show so abruptly. The funny thing is, when I check his podcast, which is his new occupation since leaving the show, I see that his most watched episodes are always the ones with Amber Marshall by his side. Like, without her, his views are pretty moderate and even low at times. Honestly, it is kind of sad. Part of me questions what would have happened if he remained in the show and got his podcast as a side quest. I feel like it would have been a way better career move for him, but what do I know, right? Anyway, are you guys excited for Heartland Season 18? Do you think Amy will finally get a love interest that will replace Ty? Are you rooting for Amy's new love life? Or are you still mourning after Ty? Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you reached this far into the video, leave me a horse emoji in reference to our beloved horse, Spartan. To learn more about the Heartland universe, click a video on the screen. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one.